Have you tried turning it off and on again? You can see me now? Can you hear me? Okay. Okay, cool. I think what happened was I was trying to push way too much bit rate. I was trying to do 9,000, and I had heard that until you're affiliated, you only get 6,000 kilobits per second. But I ran a test the other day where it seemed fine on 9,000, so I thought, I'll just leave it at 9,000. Looks like that was a huge mistake. So, cool. Thanks for letting me know. Insert 9,000 joke here. Yes. Yeah. Thank you so much for letting me know. I'm going to go back then and redo all these jumps. Nah, just kidding. So, since you are just now showing up, we are clearly at a black hole. This is one of the black holes I wanted to go to on our way to Colonia out here. I think it might be the last one. The last one we're going to run into, at least on purpose. There are plenty more potential black holes on the way, I am sure. So, this one, I don't know if there's anything super interesting going on here other than what we already see. Let me go ahead and scan. Oh, I gotta get into Super Cruise.
Frameshift drive charging.
Align with escape vector.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Warning. Temperature critical.
All right, thank you, Scottish Sparrow. Thank you, Lord Gorjax. I appreciate you guys letting me know. So I was telling Lord Gorjax that I think it was because I tried to stream at 9,000 kilobits per second, which at my level you're not supposed to be able to do, but it was saying it was working, so I guess it lied. But thank you for letting me know.
System scan complete.
Yeah, it caps at 6. That's what I thought, but when I was doing some research because I'm streaming at 60 frames per second in 1080, and I was doing research and it was like 9,000 kilobits per second is the best for 1080 at 60. So thought I'd push it, and now I have paid the price. I run 7K VBR because the 6K is an average. Alright, I might try that. I might try that on my next stream. Anyway, so I think what I'll do now, this black hole, really isn't much different than a lot of the black holes we've been to, so I think we'll just kind of continue on our way. Although what I want to do is I want to get some neutron jumps in, just to kind of speed us up just a little bit. Oops. So, you won't get away with constant. Yeah, I'm pretty sure mine's set on constant. I didn't. Oh, you didn't see it yet. Okay, good. So, where is it? These black holes are so hard to find sometimes. So, but always wear your seatbelt when approaching the event horizon. Actually, maybe you shouldn't wear your seatbelt when approaching event. I'm not sure. I think it doesn't matter, to be fair. Yeah. I mean, you'll have the rest of eternity to think about it. So we're starting to see some pretty good lensing going on, and pretty soon, there we go. You won't be madder anyway. Yeah. This one actually is kind of cool. Maybe I will. I think I'm gonna grab a little bit of video here. So. Or not. Wow, it just turn off my overlay. What is the name of this system? I'll tell you in just a moment. Okie dokie. Alright, what is the name of this system? This is Kylon. Or, it's kind of hard to see there. Let's see here. It's this white one here. So KYLOALN space GR-W space E1 5349. I'm sorry, 94. That's it. Yeah, so that was pretty cool. Stop recording. Yeah. All right, let's see what we can find as far as... So now I'm going to do some neutron jumps. I'm going to do some neutron jumps out towards Colonia. So we're just going to try to find the closest neutron star. Looks like we may have a few to choose from. Yeah, this one's only 8 light years away. And I do that so I take up the least amount of fuel.
Frameshift drive charging.
And this, you'll definitely want to keep your seatbelts on.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Warning. Temperature critical. Frameshift drive charging.
right. Hold on, everybody.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Okay. Oh, you found a neutron star today? Yeah, you kind of have to be careful, but if you fly into their fans, you can overcharge your. Oh, nice. You can overcharge your FSD drive. So typically my range is 41 light years, but with this now I'm overcharged. My range goes up to about 165 light years. So then to do that, you go into your map settings and you hit fastest routes. So it starts plotting fastest routes, and then you use jet cone boost. So that's what we just did. And you can see down here, it puts your jump range a lot higher. So now we can jump to, and actually I'm going to go ahead and turn these back on. And I'll just find something, preferably something that I can fuel up at, because we'll be a little bit running low by the time we get there. But now instead of doing 41 light year jumps, I'm going to be able to do 165. So now I just need to find a star. I think I can do that one. Yes. So, yeah. So theoretically, I could go to that star 3 jumps from home and use it as a springboard to get to Sol. Yeah. Although you do need a permit to enter Sol. So you have to get a permit to enter that system in the first place. But, yeah, in theory. And there's actually this thing called a neutron highway, where people have mapped out all the best neutron stars to go to on the way from Sol to Colonia to get there really fast. And obviously, the higher base jump range your ship has, because I think it's a 3% or 3%, a 3 times boost. So, yeah, if you have a 50, then you get 100. No, it's got to be higher than that, because mine's 167. So, it's got to be higher than 3 times then. Anyway.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, it's super useful. Especially when you don't, like, I generally don't use them because I do want to take my time and explore. But right now, I'm just trying to get to Colonia as fast as I can. So. Unfortunately, I can only get one of those jumps in with this ship before I have to refuel. But if in my other exploration ship, I could probably do like five of those jumps before I refuel. And those would be pretty far. I was thinking of when I'm going back and forth from near Sol for my trading and engineering. Yeah. The only thing is, you just got to be careful not to hit those exclusion zones. And just kind of gently fly into the... I was down at about quarter power on the throttle. So if you gently fly into the jet streams, you should be fine. Okay. Yeah, there's actually quite a few neutron stars. You'll die until you figure it out. Yeah. Yeah, you probably won't die. You might cook yourself pretty good. But yeah, and there's quite a few neutron stars in the bubble, surprisingly. I learned a fun lesson today. Good, as long as somebody learns something, then I have accomplished my mission. So I learned, don't do that on open. Oh, you okay, so it wasn't from me, it was just from your... I was collecting stuff at Dave's Hope on open, and someone ganked my ship. Dude. Yeah, I bet that's a hot spot for people to gank other people's ships, because yeah, you just kind of leave it alone when you're in your SRV collecting stuff. Dang, that sucks. Yeah, I figure if you're doing anything important, just do it in solo. Or like in a squadron. But solo's probably easier. I've developed a good attitude towards fails in games over the years, so I really wasn't phased by it. That's good. Yeah, that's good. I had to do that for GTA 5. Just be like, just laugh whenever somebody ganks you. Because it's like, it's gonna happen. Yeah, not worth getting mad. Yeah, totally, totally. I mean, it took me a number of years to realize that it was probably contributing to high blood pressure. So, yeah, it's a good attitude. And yeah, it's just like, dude, it's a video game. Yeah. And yeah, you know, you work hard and try to get somewhere in the game, and it's fun. But at the end of the day, it's, you know, not like they killed you in real life. Uh, I was just in my new Dolphin anyway, so the insurance was cheap too. So I just lost a few materials I picked up. Oh, that's good. Yeah, and I think anything that was already in the Dolphin, material-wise, was probably fine. I don't think that gets destroyed somehow. Like, if it's in your cargo bay, it will, but if it's in your materials thing, I think you're fine. Which I don't think you can put materials in the cargo bay anyway. So.
System scan complete.
Yeah. So what was the insurance on that like? I'm trying to remember how much a Dolphin is. It was around 60 grand for the insurance. Oh, 430. Okay. Yeah, I was a little off, huh? Mm. Oh, you had a few upgrades. Okay. So we're actually gonna. Where is Colonia? I don't know why I don't have Colonia. There's a Ogmar. Morpheus. What if I told you? Okay, we're going to Morpheus. Why, oh, why didn't I take the blue pill? Alright, so 44 jumps. That's not too bad.
Frameshift drive charging.
But I have platinum hotspots in my home system. Oh, well. Money, money, money. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool until they reset them, which they don't do very often. But every once in a while, they'll redistribute the hotspots. So, just be aware of that. But, are you ranked elite in anything yet? Oh, well, here's a surprise neutron star. There you go, yeah. Well, if you buy a fleet carrier, then just do that.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
It's fine. Oh, you know what? I can't do that here anyway. It'll be a while before I have a... Yeah. Okay, fuel reserves at 10%. Oh, sure. Yeah. Totally. Totally. So I forgot to do this thing. So that's probably more, but... So we're running into a little problem here. We have almost no fuel. So... Let's see. Well, first of all... I bet you... there's plenty of fuel stars I could jump to. Yeah. Let's just go here.
Main fuel tank drained.
I think we're link safe. Insufficient fuel, so it drained just by... Hold on, we may have ran into a issue. Yeah, there we go. Okay, hold on. We may not be able to get anywhere right now. So, let's see.
Shields offline.
Okay, I gotta think. We may have to self-destruct, which would really suck. Yeah, I think we are stuck. We ran out of fuel because that wasn't a fuel star. Let's see here. Da, da, da. Hmm. Okie dokie. So this is something that's never happened to me in my 5 years playing the game. I've never ran out of fuel. So that sucks. Which means we have to do the one thing that I've also never had to do. Am I not allowed to self-destruct? Oh, I'm still in. I'm still in. I would offer to come give you some fuel, but I don't think I have that kind of time. Yeah, it's all right. I'm kind of hoping this might actually speed things up. I'll lose a bunch of exploration data, which really sucks. But this might actually get us to Colonia a lot faster. So we'll see. Um, so here's... Oh man, I feel like an idiot. Okay, so here is where I am. Here's Colonia. Here is the next nearest space station. And here is a space station. So I am thinking that we're going to be transported to Colonia. So I guess we will find out. Now I could call the fuel rats, but the thing is I've only got maybe 20 minutes of oxygen. So I don't think the fuel, like by the time I get the email written, I don't think they're going to have time. Man, how embarrassing.
Self-destruct sequence initiated. Power plant capacity exceeded. Warning. Temperature critical. Warning. Taking heat damage. Self-destruct in 20 seconds. Hull integrity compromised. Taking damage. Warning. Hull breach attack. Taking internal damage. Self-destruct in 5, 4,
Goodbye, Mulholland Drive.
1.
All right. Where do you think we're going to end up? So it's going to cost 97,000 credits to replace. That's fine. So, wow, it's taking me all the way back to Explorer's Anchorage over at over in Sagittarius. Oh man. Well, at least maybe I'll get a chance to hit up some of those planets that that I missed or that have been deleted. So I wonder if it goes to the last station that you were at. I wonder if that's how it does it. I just figured it went to the closest station. All right. Well, that officially sucked. Yep. Oh boy. I'm gonna delete this marker because now I'm upset. I'm furious. Oops. That's what happens when you forget to change your map modes and you jump into a system with no fuelable star and you're out of fuel. And the crazy thing is, like, I just took too long to select the next star because I selected it, and then as soon as I selected it, it loaded fuel into my systems and took it out of my fuel tank, which it does periodically. And so had I just pressed the jump button like a second earlier, I would have been fine. Man, this game. I love it. I hate it, but I love it. Actually, I love it, but I hate it. Right? Is that a better way to say it? So we're gonna Colonia. Oops. So we're once again. So we were about 3,000 light years away. Now we are 11,300 light years away. Ooh, that hurts. I loat it. You loat it or you have it. Yeah. Boy, that hurts. And we're only, well, only about 30. I think anyone who plays this game have it. Yeah. Oh, that makes me sick. Now, this is not the first time that I've, like, died. Where'd my camera overlay go? Why are you off? There you go. There's an attempt, but Grandma ruined the joke a little. Don't! Okay, so we had about 44 jumps. Now we have 276 jumps. Are you actually in Scotland? I mean, I didn't want to make an assumption. That's cool. Well, thank you for tuning in. So what's it over there, about 10 or 11? So server time +1. Okay, so we're server time. Well, so do you guys have daylight saving there in Scotland? Because we have it here in the States, and I think we should get rid of it. There's like no reason for it. And the reason I say that is because currently we are server time -7. Yeah, we have, so in winter will be server time. Okay, all right. So I wasn't sure if the United States was the only country that did that, because it seems like something they would do. But yeah, like, so yeah, you'll be server time in the winter. In the winter, I think will be server time +6, or server time -6, possibly.
Frameshift drive charging.
Well, I appreciate the lurk. So if you go quiet, I know why. But yeah, I appreciate you watching from bed.
4, 3, 2.
I was so happy when I didn't have to respect daylight savings in Japan. Well, and what's funny too is there's a couple states here in the U.S. that don't. It is a stupid system, and I understand, like, I don't know, I feel like I understand why it was originally implemented so long ago, but now with the technology we have and the kind of world that we live in, it just feels very unnecessary. And in, like, there's certain states here in the United States that don't practice it. So it's like, depending on where you are in the state, I mean, not only do we have time zones, but then sometimes some states are practicing daylight saving and others aren't. And it's like, so the states, sometimes it's called fast time, sometimes it's called slow time. They just need to get rid of it. The time zones make sense, but daylight saving does not.
Fuel scoping. System scan.
Time travel road trip. Yes. It's funny though, growing up, one of my friends would travel to Idaho from Oregon, and they were
Disengaged.
1 hour ahead, but the flight was also 1 hour. So when he would go there, he would take off and then land basically 2 hours later because they were an hour ahead plus a 1 hour plane trip. But then when he'd fly from Idaho back to Oregon, he would land the same time he took off because they're 1 hour ahead. So he went back 1 hour, but it was a 1 hour flight. So it put him right at the same couple of minutes. Kind of fun. Wait, what did it say? Just two? So it looks like we both learned something today. You learned that at Dav's Hope, you have to be in solo, or just be careful, more careful if you're in open. I learned that when I'm distracted by streaming, I run out of gas. See, this is a dangerous situation because that's a brown dwarf.
Frameshift drive charging.
No, don't want to do that. Because then we'll have the same exact problem. So just to be safe, I think this is what I'm going to do. I hate doing this because it kind of limits the places you can go, but I'm going to switch this to star class and make sure we're not running into any non-fuelable stars. I hate doing that.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's a brown star. To Sir Vecchio, made a bookmark with Agneri JHUE32113. What's there? What's out there? And I'm pretty sure I'm mispronouncing your name. To Sir Vecchio? A nice stellar for now. Oh, okay, great. That's cool. Maybe I'll copy and paste it and see where it's at. Yeah, thank you. Let's see here. Thanks. Let's see here. Boop. Alright. It's kind of on the way. It's more on the way than not. Alright, we'll go take a look. That'd be kind of fun. Of course, we won't be there for a little while, but Cool. Thank you. Always interested in new places. And it needs to hurry up. No, I'll be. I want to be surprised. I want to be surprised. I like surprises. It looks like a nebula, so there could be storms in there. There could be crazy plant life. You can tell me two things, okay? Hurry up. Alright, please be a fuelable.
Frameshift drive charging.
Main star is a black hole. Alright. And the stellar phenomena is kind of far out, and there are two. Might be storms. And if they are, that'd be cool. So I've only seen one storm so far.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two,
So are these places you've been to, I'm assuming?
system scan complete. Fuel scooping.
Yep, that's what I was asking.
Fuel scooping complete.
Oh, I see. You know, I appreciate it. I always appreciate a good video, but if I'm gonna head over there, I think I might want to make it a surprise. Just for my sake.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, system scan complete. Fuel scooping.
It's kind of out from Colonia. Yeah, let me done scooping here.
Fuel scooping complete.
Oh yeah, but see, I've got my carrier down here, so eventually I will be bringing it up this way because there's another cool thing up here I want to see. So I think I'll go ahead and mark it, and then go there some other time. Because, yeah, my goal right now is to get to Colonia before Odyssey. So I'm actually in an FC right now. Yeah. It certainly helps, at least for, you know, oh, not yours. Ah. Yeah, I usually use mine as just kind of like just support for my exploration, but right now I'm in my highly modified Sidewinder that just as a challenge I wanted to see, and I just ran into my first challenge. So I took it from Sol to Sagittarius A, and then I was going to go over to Colonia for Odyssey, and then not 20 minutes ago, I completely ran out of fuel because I wasn't like paying close attention, and yeah, it was awful. It's the first time. Fuel rats are everywhere. Yeah, I didn't want to like slow down too much, and I thought it was going to take me out to. I thought it was actually just going to take me to Colonia because I was only 3,000 light seconds away. Oops. So, yeah, I probably should have called a fuel rat, but I don't know. I was in the middle of the stream, and it's like, well. We have people who are in between Sol and Colonia. Yeah, well, I'm sure there's a lot there, yeah. Anyway, it's fine. I'll live with my decision. I don't think I lost a whole lot of data, though, because I wasn't really scanning a lot. Maybe a few million. What is a fuel rat? A fuel rat is somebody I could have called via their website, and it's another player in the game, and they've basically they'll come out and give you fuel if you run out like I did. But you have to, which would have been fine, but you have to go into open and you have to kind of schedule a time for them. You gotta tell them where you are, all that's fine. But I wasn't sure, like, I didn't really want to spend the time doing that midstream, so I probably should have, but it's okay. I'll live with my decision. If it had been, like, as soon as I got to Sag A or something and I hadn't turned in my data, then I might have done it, but this isn't a huge setback for me. But yeah, it's really cool. It's just this group of players who are very altruistic, and they'll go and they'll rescue you if you run out of fuel and aren't okay with self-destructing.
System scan complete.
Are you planning on going to Colonia, Beagle Point? No. So my plan right now is to go to Colonia, wait for Odyssey. How do players transfer fuel? So they transfer. You know how you have limpets for your mining? There's also fuel transfer limpets, and so if you have a fuel transfer limpet controller, and you find somebody without fuel, you just program your limpets to go out. They take some of your fuel, they go and they refuel the other ship. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And there's players that do this just for fun, and you don't have to pay them, nothing. I use Beluga to do fuel. I use a Beluga to do fuel rats. That's cool. Yeah, so you've got probably some big fuel tanks on there. It wouldn't take much to fuel up this guy. I think he's only got 2 tons. So anyway, my plan right now is to get out to Colonia and then head back to Seoul, and then work on my combat elite rank, because I want to get triple elite. And then I'll meet up with, after that, I'm going to meet up with my fleet carrier and go to Bugle Point and go to these other places and just like circumvent the galaxy. That's sort of the plan right now. I remember the training session and the false bridesmaid to save was driving a Sidewinder, and I just fired 12 limpet at him. Okay, wait, I remember the training session and the false bridesmaid to save was driving a Sidewinder, and I just... how much fuel does each limpet carry? It seems like 12 is probably way too many. Like the false guy to save. Oh, okay. Okay. Two limpets are enough for a Sidewinder. Yeah, I would think so. So, yeah, a ton each.
System scan complete.
Sorry, Mario, the princess is in a different station. Sorry, Mario, princess is... He's in Bowser Station.
Frameshift drive charging.
Did Mario ever stop to wonder, maybe the princess wanted to be kidnapped? We get call from people who miswrite the system and are like 100. Oh gosh, come on, people. That's really annoying. I mean, 100 light years isn't too bad. I mean, you could probably do that in a couple of jumps, but still, it's like, really? Now, 1,000 light years, that would be an issue. I mean, still not terrible, but you're adding another half hour probably.
Frameshift drive charging. Frameshift drive charging.
When you get in position and then see the dude symbol in another system, yeah, that's got to be frustrating.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping.
Yeah, today was literally the first time I've ever ran out of fuel in the 4 or 5 years I've been playing this and being an explorer. Granted, this ship has the smallest fuel tank that of all the ships that I have. So, you know, or a guy who call us, he was out of fuel, reaching the free. Oh my gosh! So he ran out of fuel on his way to Hutton. I like to scoop, so I would need to have bad luck chain of no scoop stars run out. Yeah, I mean it's possible, and that's basically what happened to me. Like today, part of it was because I wasn't paying close attention, but another part was I jumped into a neutron star to do a neutron boost, except I had ran out of fuel getting there. So,
Frameshift drive charging.
oopsie. But like my Anaconda that I use for most of my exploring, like you'd have to be, I'd have to really not be paying attention for a long time before that would run out of fuel. In the middle, we were thinking about make one of the FC of the fuel rats at Hutton and then go back to them. Oh, making one of the fuel rats who was on the fleet carrier at Hutton Orbital go to him. That'd probably be quicker, yeah. Your Anaconda don't want none. Yeah, the Anaconda's a beast.
Frameshift drive charging.
And that's what I'm used to exploring with, and it's got such a big fuel scoop. It's got such a big fuel scoop that, like, just getting around the star to line up again with your next jump, it's like, it just fills up.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
My Anaconda has a healthy flow. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Beluga have the biggest among all. It takes time to refuel. Sometimes it's just a refuel and restock in a station. Oh, it has the biggest fuel scoop? You can put the biggest fuel scoop on it? Oh, the biggest fuel tank. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I used to load up my older exploration ships. Jeez, 128 tons. And that's the standard one. That's what it comes with. Yeah, just park on a star and AFK. But if you have a big fuel scoop, I mean, like I was saying with my Anaconda, like, it can refuel a single jump in less time than it takes to get around the star to line up your next jump. Yeah, 5 minutes to refuel that. That's a really fast fuel scoop. Because the first exploration ships, I always thought, well, if I just have more fuel, then I won't have to fuel scoop as often, which is kind of true. But then you kill your range because you're having to take all that fuel with you. So, like, I made a clipper into an exploration ship, and it was just a flying fuel tank. You know? And I was only able to get like 21 jumps out of it, but I could go 1,500 light years without fuel scooping, you know. But then when I did fuel scoop, it was like a 15-minute process. Man, 128 tons. Guess that makes sense. I mean, it's essentially a cruise ship.
complete.
I would love to have a horn like a FC on the Beluga. A horn? What you talking about? Can't hear it in space.
Frameshift drive charging.
Fleet carrier make a horn when jumping. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
4, 3,
Gotcha.
2, fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. System scan complete.
All right, I think I'm going to go to the restroom, so I'll be back in just a couple of minutes. But until then, I'm going to play my pause menu. So enjoy, but I'll be back in just a few minutes. Yo! Okay, I'm back.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. System scan complete. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, Frameshift drive charging. System scan complete. Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, system scan complete. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, scan complete. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, fuel scoping. Fuel scoping complete. Warning, temperature critical. System scan complete. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two,
Looks like I need a water refill. Really dry throat, so I will be right back. Alright, got some water, although I'll probably be ending the stream here in about 10 minutes anyway.
Frameshift drive charging.
That's okay.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. System scan complete. Frameshift drive charging. Frameshift drive charging. System scan complete. Fuel scoping. Fuel scoping complete.
Alrighty. Let's see what's over here. Nothing. Oh, was that just one? Okay.
Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scoping. Fuel scoping complete.
Oh, looks like we got a water world. That'll be good. That'll make up for having to self-destruct. Or deciding to self-destruct. Water world.
System scan complete.
Alright, let's go scan this water world. probably one for the middle, just to be fun, just to be safe.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
This will cheer me up. Oh, that always cheers me up. Okay. So, still haven't found a landable planet. Somehow.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. System scan complete.
All right. Let's go to this planet. I'm gonna touch down, and then I'm probably gonna call it a day. Go drown my sorrows. Man, I'm just on fire today. On fire.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete. Orbital flight engaged. Landing gear deployed.
All right. Well, I would just like to thank you guys for joining me on this stream, as eventful as it was. Let's find somebody to raid. I think my buddy Matt. Yes, my buddy Matt is in the tavern, the Silver Metal Tavern. And if you are interested in board games at all, you should totally follow this guy. He's super cool. I know him in real life. We've worked together, but he does board game streams. It's pretty fascinating the way he has it set up. So I am going to go ahead and start a raid with Matt, and it looks like he's doing a 4-player game today, so that's pretty exciting. So we will head over there. But I'd just like to thank you guys once again for joining me today, and as always, fly dangerously.
No, I don't. I could take holy water. Gosh. I mean, I want something that I'm not gonna. I mean, I get paid every round, so whatever. Until I get fired. Moonshot Studios is here. What's up, Ben? Hello. Ben's raiding. Hello, my friend. Do it. I took the holy water. I bought the holy waters. Now I have holy water. Cost all my money.
Not to mix up with the whiskey.
Oh yeah, you want to make sure you keep those in different pockets.
Power of Jack Daniels